What's up, everybody? Thanks for tuning back in to my point of view. And I appreciate everybody that's continuing to rock with me. Anybody new here, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Today I want to touch on, you have to be all in. Point blank simple. Whatever you do, you have to be all in. You can't halfway in, halfway out. I learned this when I was younger, right? Last time I got a pass to me. And I learned this in my younger days when I was doing things I shouldn't have been doing. When you halfway in and halfway out of something, that's usually when you take the most losses. Every time I ever made the most money or got the most achievements, I was all in. Whatever I was doing, I was all in. If we go run track, we go run track all day, every day. We're not talking about nothing else. If we playing basketball, we playing basketball. If I want to get a job and I'm about to be saving, I'm all in on saving. All I want to do is save. I don't want to do nothing else. Don't come trying to talk to me about nothing. I'm saving. If you're trying to start that business has to be your life. Not forever. But not like it's going to be forever, but it doesn't be 100% of your attention forever. But at the beginning, 100%. And I realized this when I started doing content. To be honest with you, I'm an adult, so it's a lot easier said than done. But I know that if I went all in on my content creation, I would be way further. I probably would have took off by now. Not saying I would be like a million or anything, but I know for a fact I probably would have been monetized at least on YouTube. TikTok, still like learning it a little bit, but monetized on YouTube for sure. But Instagram would have blew up a lot more than what it is now, but I don't have time to do videos all day and really learn my craft. Because there's a lot more to go into content creation than just making content. You have to learn the aspects of it. You have to learn the marketing aspects. You have to learn good time zones to post and things of that nature. Good ways to make a caption. Good thumbnails. It's a whole nother job. So even when I get done working, I still have to go to work, which I've never been a problem for me. I've always been able to work multiple jobs. I get to it. I get to the bag. But I noticed, like in my life, even with investing, when you jump around from investment to investment and you're investing in different categories, you usually don't get anywhere. I noticed that when I try to do real estate, then I buy some stocks, then I go get a truck, and now I'm doing trucking, and now I'm doing this, and I'm just saying I'm doing all these different things, and I'm not necessarily proud of myself because I've never been naive enough to be proud of myself with no results, but I still felt like I was doing something, and nothing is done. I got a house that's sitting because I took the money that I was supposed to fix it up with and threw it into some stocks. The stock's doing decent, but it's not really doing enough because I didn't take time to really sit and learn the stocks how I needed to really make the money I made. It just I haven't lost, but I haven't gained too much either. The truck, I bought the truck, but I don't have all the LLCs and insurance and things in place for me to actually put the truck on the road. And now I took the money from that and put it into the real estate because that's sitting. So now I got to go put the money over there and start fixing it up. So now the truck's sitting. So now I got to do this and this, that, and the third. It's just, when you jump around too much, there's no progress. Pick something, go full throttle. Once you get to a certain level, to where the point where it's like, okay, it's a little more automated, or I got it a little bit more down packed, where I can, now you jump over there. Same thing with content. Once I got to the point where I can edit my videos like that, and I started thinking of captions and thumbnails, and I started learning the process to be a lot easier, I was able to learn different avenues with content creation, because it took me forever to learn how to do certain things with content, but that's because I didn't have the time. But if I had the time, I would be all in. That's what you have to do now. You have to be all in. If you're not all in, you're not going nowhere. And if you do go somewhere, it's going to take so long, you're going to be like, man, I don't even want to do it anymore. You ever fight so hard for something that once you get it, you don't even want it anymore? That's how it goes. That's how exactly what it's going to be. When you work so hard to finally get somewhere because you was jumping in and out, that when you finally get the achievements and the success you want with it, you like, man, I just feel overworked and underpaid. You got to be all in. You might have to go broke. You might have to sleep on the couch. You might have to give up your beans. You might have to give up working that overtime at work to work on your side job that ain't paying you nothing. I done had to do that with this. I done had to literally take off to make videos because I felt like I was slacking. Or it's a task that I wanted to learn. So I said, you know what? I'm going in the house early tonight. I'm not going out. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm about to learn how to make this because this is something I actually want to do. When it's something you actually want to do, you have to move like that. You have to give it your all, or you might as well just not do it at all. Learn that. Harvest that. That's how you become the best version of yourself. If you're going to get in shape, the gym got to be life. And it's not, when I say gym got to be life, I'm not saying work out all day. What I am saying is, oh, you got the same way you act outside of the gym is the same way you're going to be inside of the gym. You still got to eat healthy. You still got to get the proper sleep. You still got to get the proper nutrients. When you go in the gym, you have to actually be focused and not playing. I learned that when I used to box. When I was boxing, they told us, bro, the way you act outside of the gym is going to show how you're going to be inside the gym. If you leave this gym and start eating some BS, you can't get mad when you come spar and get beat up because you drained. You're not getting proper sleep. You out chilling all night. Then you the day before the fight, you eating hot dogs and chips. That's you're not even trying to win. You lost the fight before you even stepped in the ring. That's life. When I'm outside all day, I'm thinking of new content. Every time I have a conversation with somebody, if it sparked my mind, oh, I got to make a video about that. I put it in my phone. Oh, this going to be another video. I don't know when. It might be today. It might be tomorrow, but it's in the phone now. It's in the queue. It's good. It's coming. You get what I'm saying? When somebody give me ideas, I take that and run with it. When I'm like, damn, oh, shit, I want to learn how to do this. I watch YouTube all day just to see other content creators and learn from them. I even look up how to be a better content creator, things of that nature. Look up good cameras to use, good audio equipment, good thumbnails, good captions, good times to post. All that stuff matters because this is something I want to do. How do you want to start a business and you don't know nothing about owning a business? What seminars have you went to? What other business people have you talked to? What business owners have you talked to? How many times do you Google certain things about a business? How many times have you looked at a vendor? What steps are you taking to run the best business that you can run? Please tell me. There's no such thing as halfway in, halfway out. I forgot who made the song. I don't even want to butcher because this was back in the day song before my time. But they said ain't no such thing as halfway crooks. And that's what I want to touch on at the beginning. When I was on some street stuff, bro, being halfway in and halfway out, I got spanked every time. Because you can't play. You can't be good over here and bad over here. I'm only bad on Wednesdays. No, you gotta be on demon time all day. It sounds crazy, but that's really what you gotta do. You gotta wake up every day and choose this life. Same thing with getting money. You gotta wake up every day focused on making some money, and you're eventually gonna make some. You want to invest, you got to wake up every day and think about new ways to invest. I want to be a content creator. I wake up every day thinking of new ways to make my content go further, make it better, make me blow up quicker. Not saying every day is going to be like a successful day, but as long as it's on your mind, 1%. That's all it takes. 1% progress a day. Keep the poverty away. You got to keep going. And you have to be all in. You have to be focused. You got to cut out all distractions. That's just the life you got to sign up for. And then I said, that's with anything. You can't be a parent some days. You go tell your kids, I ain't fucking with y'all today. No, you got to be a parent every day. That's how life works. If you want to be intelligent, you got to work on being intelligent every day. That's how life works. But like I said, man, I try not to make my videos too long, especially with certain topics, because certain topics I feel like don't require that much. Thank y'all for tuning in. I appreciate everybody for watching my video, especially the ones that watched it all the way to the end. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. Check out other content on my page because I do have a lot of good content, and I appreciate all engagement. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm out.